Hey everybody, this is Coach Noah coming to you from the Nutrition with Noah show. Happy Saturday everyone. I hope that you got a chance to see the wonderful video rendition from the 2011 Billboard Music Awards of Beyonce singing Girls Run the World. Okay, moving right along here, we are going to talk about drinking more water. That's right, I said we're going to talk about drinking more water. It is the #1 step in the 12 steps to health from the Integrative Nutrition plan. And I'm just going to read to you today because every single thing Joshua says from page 186 to page 188 in Integrative Nutrition, Feeding Your Hunger for Health and Happiness. You can download the first 2 chapters at coachnoah.com when you sign up for my mailing list. Drinking more water. Joshua says the body is 75% water, so it makes sense that this essential fluid must be continually replenished. We can go for a month without food, but we can live only 2 or 3 days without water. Water is crucial to our survival. Many people are confused by how much water they should be drinking. They are always told to drink more. Well, what is more? What is the correct quantity of water for your body? Some experts recommend 8 glasses a day, but this begs the question, how big is 1 glass? 8 ounces, more, less? The answer must come from your own experience. Much will depend on size. A smaller person will need proportionately less water than a bigger person. It also depends on your level of physical activity, the climate in which you live, and your diet. Drinking more water increases yin, making the body light and airy and expanding energy through the whole system. If you are too yang, too tight or contracted, suffering from stress, headaches, bodily tension, you may want to try increasing your water intake to balance these symptoms. In addition, cravings for sweet, yin foods may actually be signals of dehydration. Drinking water may reduce or eliminate the cravings. The late Dr. Feridun Buttman, whose name I may not have pronounced correctly, an Iranian-born physician, gained international attention with his claim that regularly drinking water can treat a vast array of illnesses. You are not sick. You are thirsty, he asserted in his best-selling 1992 book, Your Body's Many Cries for Water, which attributes most pain and sickness to chronic dehydration. Through years of reading and research, Dr. Buttman concluded that ordinary water prevents and cures depression, asthma, arthritis, back pain, migraines, high blood pressure, multiple sclerosis, and many other illnesses. He also opposed the use of costly drugs for treating diseases, saying that you don't treat thirst with medication. Dr. Buttman was jailed as a political prisoner in Iran following the Islamic Revolution in 1979. Because he was a medical doctor, other prisoners came to him with medical problems. Having no access to medicine or drugs, in desperation, he told an ulcer patient with severe abdominal pains to try drinking 2 glasses of water. To his surprise, the patient's pain receded within minutes. During 3 years in prison, he treated more than 3,000 fellow prisoners who suffered from peptic ulcers, viewing the prison environment as, quote-unquote, an ideal stress laboratory. After his release in 1982, he came to the United States and continued to explore the role of water metabolism in the human body until he passed in 2004. A large majority of the American population is dehydrated, which contributes significantly to a poor state of health. Regularly flushing out the kidneys and bladder with water ensures that dead cells and other waste products can be expelled before they reach toxic levels. Maintaining hydration can prevent premature aging, eliminate pain and headaches, lessen hypertension, and promote weight loss. Some people say they can't drink water because they don't like the taste. I advise them to add some fruit juice, a squeeze of lemon, a slice of cucumber, or anything that creates an appealing flavor. When the topic of water comes up in class, he's referring to the Integrative Nutrition School of Health Coaching, students always want to know what kind of water I recommend. This issue has become increasingly complex. In the past 5 years, bottled water has become one of the most popular beverages in America. It's fascinating to me that all these people, including holistically minded people, drink water flown in from Fiji, Holland, and other parts of the world. Many times the cost of water is for the brand, and the water is not much different from what comes out of your tap. Federal standards for tap water are actually higher than those for bottled water. Plastic water bottles are also a huge strain on the environment. The amount of fuel, not to mention plastic, used in these bottles is tremendous. And just an aside, please look up Annie Leonard's work, The Story of Bottled Water, if you want to really educate yourself on the environmental impact of bottled water. So again, he says the amount of fuel, not to mention plastic, used in these bottles is tremendous. He says, I'm not saying everyone should drink only tap water, but drinking solely bottled water is simply not sustainable for our planet. When you're out and about, drinking bottled water is sometimes the only option. I recommend you try different kinds. Don't just settle for the cheapest one or the prettiest bottle. Good water is like good wine. It requires careful selection and sensitivity to how your body responds. Most tap water does contain chlorine, fluoride, and sometimes lead. So if you're going to drink tap water, I recommend getting some kind of filter system. A wide variety of filters are on the market, and they vary in price as well as quality. Just another aside, my favorite filter system in a bottled water that you can take with yourself is the Purity water bottle system from RX. And as a distributor for RX, I can totally hook you up with that system. It is 99.9999% pure and clean water. And that's important when you're investigating purification systems, is those 0.9s after the 99 lets you know how many pathogens it clears out. Most people are familiar with the pitcher filters or faucet filters such as Brita, which are relatively inexpensive. You can also try a carbon water filter or a reverse osmosis filter, both are which are more expensive but are known for eliminating a higher amount of toxins. You can research the different kinds of filters online to find one suited for your needs and budget. If after researching water filters you decide to invest in one, be sure to change the filter regularly. All right, we're going to keep going and I'll probably summarize the rest, but timing is also important for water intake. After waking up in the morning, it's good to drink 1 or 2 glasses of water immediately to hydrate the body. Many people realize late in the day they didn't get enough water, so they drink a lot right before bed. Good sleep is integral to health, and you don't want to disrupt it by waking up to go to the bathroom. Complete regeneration occurs only when we sleep deeply. If you notice that you are waking up at night to go to the bathroom, I suggest drinking most of your water in the morning and early afternoon. So your water intake should start here and then go down gradually. Many diet consultants say water is the only liquid that can hydrate the body and that juice and tea don't count. As far as I'm concerned, caffeinated drinks like coffee, soda, and black tea don't count because they are dehydrating. Herbal tea, soup, and juice all help hydrate the body, although not as much as pure water. Dietitians sometimes recommend drinking hot water with lemon first thing in the morning, claiming it's good for cleansing the liver. And just an aside, I've had an Ayurvedic nutrition consultant recommend that same thing as part of a cleanse that I did, and it worked wonderfully. If you try this, notice how your body reacts. If you're already a stressed and tight kind of person, lemon may pucker you up and make you tighter. That's the only problem. Experiment and see what really works for your body. The same thing applies to ice water and hot water. A lot of people refuse ice in their water thinking it's unhealthy because the water is has poor quality, or the coldness disrupts digestion. These people may think nothing of drinking pints of hot tea, creating an overheated condition. The body, through its natural wisdom of seeking balance, will need to compensate by eating something cooling, such as ice cream. Ice water can often help restore the imbalance caused by drinking excessive hot liquids without sugar side effects. Remember to look at your whole day's intake when deciding how much water you need. Certain foods are more water dense than others. Cooked grains are 2 parts water, 1 part grain. Vegetables also have high water content. Steaming or boiling vegetables as opposed to frying or baking them further increases their water content. If you eat a dry breakfast cereal or bread, a muffin or cookies, you will take in little to no water from these foods. In fact, they may create a water deficiency, while cooked grains, vegetables, and soups may create a surplus. Considering the proven impact of water on human health, it amazes me that people remain so unaware and so uneducated about this subject. They spend most of their lives dehydrated, needlessly suffering from low energy, cravings, and symptoms, not realizing they could feel much better merely by drinking more water. Here we go. So here's to your health. Here's to drinking the water that you need to balance your body. Be willing to experiment and see what your body needs. Listen to your body. And if you need the support of a health coach, a health consultation, we can talk all about what your body needs when it comes to water. Contact me, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow on the Nutrition with Noah show, where we're going to go over the second step. That's right. The second step of the Integrative Nutrition plan is coming up, and that step is to practice cooking. So have a great day, and we look forward to talking to you tomorrow. This is Coach Noah signing off from the Nutrition with Noah show. Take care.